Please tell me. Y'all can hear me, right? Fingers crossed. Please, 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 please tell me you can fucking hear me. Come on, come on, come on. Burner account, where you at? Let's go, let's go. I don't see anything. Let's go. Burner, tell me, am I good or not? Am I checking all my damn settings here? I'm frozen. Don't lie. Don't lie. Don't lie. Don't tell me I'm lying. Never mind. I'm frozen. That was probably you. I'm not seeing anything frozen on my end. Loud and clear. Thank you. Kyle Nichols working. T-Towns. I believe my mom's in here somewhere. I think she is. Okay. I gotta tell you guys something. What's up, Cash? Welcome to the show. Here's the thing. I've been stressing all freaking week. And if anybody watched last week's show, for some reason the audio was not working on the countdown and the intro and the exit. Like nothing was working. And I couldn't figure out what the fuck was going on, right? Well, it turns out my little itty bitty computer couldn't handle everything that I fucking do on a regular basis. So I was like, all right, cool. So I went and bought a new computer. Cool. And now OBS is not, well, okay. I take that back. So I got Restream, OBS, Stream Deck. Restream is not picking up OBS, which is supposed to be coming, everything's supposed to come through Stream Deck over to OBS and then transferring over to to restream and then stream out. Nothing was working. No sound, no nothing. I was about to, fuck, man. I was about to just throw everything out the window and just say, fuck the show. I'm done. Fuck it. It's been a good 2 years. but I was like, okay, I'll get this down. So I've been working on it little by little in between work and stuff like that. And it came down to tonight and right before my guest. And I was like, it still ain't fucking working. So I'm using Restream old school. So now I got to click all these stupid freaking tabs and I can't use my Stream Deck, which is super easy. So bear with me on tonight's show. Because I'm like sitting there going, fuck, where the hell's this? Where the hell's that? But it's all good. It's all good. So it does look like your video was a little shaky. I'm trying. I don't know. There's so many fuck ups here, but whatever. Show goes on, right? So, and here's another thing. I was really disappointed because, I sponsors of the show and their logo is all like right here, all nice and big, right? Fuck, I can't do it anymore. Can't. So this is all I get is if you guys see like up by the chats up there, this is all they get is that little itty bitty thing right there in the corner. And I'm so upset with it, but that's all right. We're going to continue with the show. Again, guys, if you guys don't know Tintwiz, what over there, that little thing in the corner right there. If you don't know Tintwiz, you've been living under a rock. Okay, guys, go check it out. Tintwiz.com. Download your free 30-day trial. No credit card needed. And streamline your freaking business. Hands down. It's all in the app. It's all right there. Oh, my God. It's like click, 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 send. And boom. Proposals out. Nice, clean, professional. This is the way to go. Try out Tintwiz right now. 30-day trial. Tintwiz.com. Also, guys, don't forget... I'm so embarrassed. My sponsors are like, yeah, we want to be part of the show. And then this is all they get. It's only temporary. I promise. But guys, don't forget Performance Customs. If you guys look all the way up there and by the comments, I'm so embarrassed. Go check it out. Ryan Reel, the Unreal Real red dot knives, right? So you guys go check it out. Right? Oh, shit. Yeah, damn it. I flipped it upside down. There it is. Go check it out. Custom red dots right here. Courtesy of Performance Custom Coatings. Ryan Reel. And don't forget to grab you a fresh edge. Okay? This thing right here solves the issues of your nicked squeegees. Boom. Nice fresh edge. Go check it out. Get one of these. Get a custom red dot. Tell him I sent you. And he'll take care of you. There you go, right? Plain and simple. So there you go, right? It's all good. Hey, at least they're still part of the show, right? Now here comes the tricky part. I gotta swap. This is the tricky part. I practiced this probably about 10 times, so I hope I don't fuck this up. Is I gotta click like 6 different buttons to go from this to the intro to the other camera. Okay, so we're gonna try it. Okay, we're gonna try it. So first off, we're going to take off the chats. I'll bring you guys up in a little bit. Oh, if you guys didn't notice, you guys like the new, like on the outside of the screen, something new, something fresh. All right. I gotta calm down. I'm getting all fucking antsy because I don't want this to fuck up for my guest. Because he's taking time out of his life to be on the show, and I don't want it to fuck up. So we're going to try it. Here we go. Okay. That button. It's that one, right? Yeah, it's that one. All right, fingers crossed. You guys ready to start the show? Let's start the show. Go from there to there. Okay, ready? Here we go. Hey! Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah! All right. Whew! I did it. I did it quick. Yay! Yay me! That's right, guys. It is Tint'er Tuesday live right here on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. Whew! right, time out. I need a drink. I trust me. I'm drinking tonight. But that's all right? Because I can. I'm an adult. I can do whatever the fuck I want. All right. Tonight's show. My guest. Funny story. And we were talking in the studio before we went live, and we were kind of laughing about it. And we're going to talk about it, in the show, of course. But here's the thing. I'm on TikTok, I'm flipping through, and I see this guy, right? Nice, clean-cut guy. Bald, whatever. I'm like, who's this guy? He's tinting windows. And I look at the name, and it says Traveling Tint'er, and I'm like, oh, hell no. Oh, fuck, hell no, right? So anyways, I watched him. I started following him and stuff, and I was intrigued to see like what he was doing and stuff like that. And so I hit him up and I said, hey, you want to do a podcast with me? And he's like, yeah. So anyway, so we were in the studio before the live, and we were talking about, we were both laughing, and I was like, all right, how long have you been going by that name? And he told me, and I'm like, I got you beat. It's just funny. We were both laughing about it. But anyways, so my guest tonight, Brent, this guy is doing fantastic. Like, you guys need to go watch him do his lives on TikTok. Watch his little TikTok videos and stuff like that. The guy's absolutely phenomenal. The way he talks to people and the way he does his installs, he's just a great guy. And I'm super excited to have him on the show and learn more about him. But without further ado, Brent, are you ready? Just give me a thumbs up in the background because I can see you. Why does everybody flip me off? Why? Brent, why you got to flip me off for, dude? I thought we was... No, I'm just playing. He didn't flip me off. All right, without further ado, my guest tonight, Brent. Let's go.
What up?
What's up, Brent? How are you?
How's it going? I'm good.
Good. I was just giving you shit, right?
Oh, yeah, I get it. I deserve it.
That's all right.
Hey, are you happy I wore your t-shirt to your podcast?
Dude,
today,
that's fucked up, man. That's fucked up. I mean, I would have chose better colors, but all right. No, it's fine.
I get it. It matches my trailer, see?
I'm totally joking. Anyways, Brent, thank you so much for being on the show. It was really quick. We messaged back and forth, and I was just like, hey, I want you to come on the show. And you're like, sure, let's do it. I picked the week, and you're like, done. So I was like, really, really quick. So, so real quick, what I would like for you to do is just kind of give everybody like a background, like who you are, where you're at, what you're doing, the name of your company, stuff like that. And then we'll just kind of go from there.
All right. So Brent, obviously, my business is called Precision Tint. On TikTok, I go by Traveling Tint'er. I've been in business professionally tinting windows since 2019. So I'm a baby in the industry compared to a lot of guys, but, it's all I do. I revolve my life around it. And I tint a lot of cars, and like on a weekly basis. I guess I'm kind of a higher volume for my area anyway. But yeah, I started in 2019, and I just started doing the TikTok thing, I don't know, probably about 3 months ago now. I've been at it. And it's really fun. It's like a little, you get a little community going. I'm sure you know how that is.
Absolutely.
And
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I'm already tinting windows all day, every day, and I enjoy the TikTok. So I'm like, shit, I might as well stream it. You know what I mean?
Combine the two. The two. Absolutely.
So that's what I do. I'm just working
awesome.
Every day and letting people watch, I guess.
There you go. Absolutely. I do have a quick question. Are you nervous about being on the show tonight at all?
I don't know. I guess maybe. I've never done anything like this before. I've never been involved in like the tint industry. I just live under a rock and work, and so little stage fright, I guess. I'll get over it. No worries.
Dude, listen, I'm going to tell you right now, don't stress it. Like, it's just me and you bullshitting. Like, don't worry about anything else. Like, it's just me and you. I bet there's only 2 people watching the show right now, so you probably don't have much to worry about. Okay, because no one really watches the show. I promise. No. So all right, let's start with the shop. So you've had the shop for 5 years, is that right?
Yeah, 5 years. Yep.
Okay. And how's the shop business going outside of like all the TikToks and stuff like that? Just business in general.
Good.
How's that going?
It's going good, man. I can't complain. I mean, a lot of people ask me, how do you stay so busy? Because I'm busy every day. I tint windows all day, every day. And I'm in a town of 8,000 people here in northern Wisconsin, northwest Wisconsin, I guess. And I've after 5 years of trying this and trying that, you know, I used to do detailing, used to do wraps, just kind of figuring out where's my time most valuable, and then implementing a mobile side of the business has been a game changer. So I got it dialed in now to where it's just consistent all the time. You know what I mean?
Sorry,
well,
I'm a listener. Sorry.
Oh, you're good.
It froze up on Facebook, so I'm just making sure it's not like completely froze. So no, we're good.
Oh, gotcha.
That's all good. That's awesome. Did you were you tinting prior to that 5 years before you opened a shop, or were you just like right off the get go, just open a shop and go?
No, so I guess the story of how I got into actually tinting windows is it's pretty simple. I used to work for it'd be the second largest cable company in the country. I was a sales rep. I started out as a technician, worked my way up into sales and like commercial sales and stuff like that. And so I was a salary plus commission employee, and I made decent money at it. And then they bought out another company, and they adapted all of their like commissions and policies and stuff like that. And so my income drastically went down. And I had always done, for probably the last 15 years or so, I've done vinyl graphics on the side, like racing stripes and windshield banners and stuff like that. And people always ask about tint, so I dabbled in tint a little bit. And but I guess, long story short, when shit kind of went south with my full-time job, that's when it was started as a part-time gig. And at first, man, I was happy if I had one car a day. One car a day, I thought I was killing it. You know what I mean?
Hey, been there.
Yeah. But yeah, it's been I don't know, I guess just 5 years of kind of figuring out what makes sense and where the business model needs to be the most effective with my time. And I think I got it dialed in now as far as what I'm doing on a daily basis, you know?
Well, it you know, and I when I'm sitting here and I'm doing my normal, you know, full-time job, you know, being a rep for Autobahn, and you know, you and Jordan are the worst too. You're always like inviting me to your lives, you know, like you send the invites out and I get them in the inbox, and half the time I'm like, dude, I can't watch your shit right now. Right? and then sometimes I'll find time to do it, and like it keeps like kind of coming out, so just bear with me here. But it's funny watching you guys, and every time I watch you, there's always a car, always.
Yeah.
Only once.
Yeah, I too.
So, you know, oh man, this thing. Hold on, I'm going to change the settings real quick. Hold on.
No problem.
This thing
I got
keeps
nothing but time. I'm all yours.
Well, but I mean, that's the worst thing I want. The last thing I want to do is take up your time trying to get a freaking signal. I tell you what, it's always something with lives. It never fails. Okay. So 5 years shop, business is good, life's good.
Yeah.
Started doing a TikTok, started doing live. You started doing lives on TikTok, and have you seen like that part of TikTok, like even better your business? I mean, are you starting to grow from the video side, or are you not seeing that connection yet?
Honestly, dude, I'm super small time on TikTok. You know, I'm just creeping on like 6,000 followers, but I don't know. I don't maintain, you know, it depends on the day, anywhere from, you know, 50 to 200 people in my life. So it's not like a crazy following, but the people that are in there, it's like I said, it's like a community. Like we got, it's the same people all the time. Then you get new guys come in, and everybody's very welcoming. If anybody starts talking shit, like, cover that door panel, you piece of shit, then I'm like, I'm like, oh, let them have it, guys. My chat will just eat them up. You know what I mean? So
Yes.
it's fun. I really enjoy it. Yeah, I mean, I never thought that it would be something like that, like a community vibe, and it's very much like that, like a community vibe, you know.
It is.
A lot of people that. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, go. It cut out.
I was just lagging a little bit there. I thought I interrupted you. It's all good.
Yeah,
but,
it's just gonna keep.
No, my whole thing about TikTok is, I remember when I was first starting out tinting, and my second month in business, I fried the BCM on a Jeep, Grand Cherokee SRT8, because I didn't know a soak rope existed, and stuff like that. It's like all these little things, how to properly two-stage a door, like just the little steps, the rinse, all that, like the little shit that people don't teach you, like everybody's always got the same questions. How do you do this? How do you do that? And I feel like it's like the information is like so secretive. Like nobody wants to share their secrets. So I'm like, fuck it. I'll show you everything I got, whatever I know. I don't know it all. But if this helps somebody, this one video helps 2 people learn how to tint better or not fry somebody's VCM or whatever the case is, like why learn it the hard way? There's so many of us that know how to do it the right way. Just tell other people how to do the shit so they don't gotta lose money. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. I mean, I've been tinting for 27 years, and I mention stuff to people, and they're like, "Oh, I didn't know that." And I'm like, "Learn from my mistake, because it's going to cost your ass."
Yeah.
Like, don't do what I did. Don't. And it's really cool that people are actually starting to like share those tips and tricks and little things, throughout our community, because, I mean, honestly, you showing someone to use a soak rope, like let's just use that for instance. The guy that's 5 states away, is he going to steal business from you because you showed him how to use a towel? Right?
Yeah. And
God, there's like such a delay.
That's okay. It's yeah, I mean, even if I'm showing somebody in my backyard how to tint windows, knowing how to tint windows doesn't get the business, doesn't make you a good tinter, or it doesn't make you get more business. I mean, people don't know what they're getting until they get there. There's so much more to it that a lot of people aren't capable of. Tinting windows, I would say, is 50% of the business itself. Because if you can't sell it or you can't manage it, tinting windows is worthless.
I mean, let's really think about this. Anybody can get their hands on window tint, right? You can go to Walmart, right. You can go to AutoZone, whatever. Anybody can tint,
yep.
But not everybody can tint well and run a business. Right. That's 2 different things right there. Absolutely.
It's all right, dude. Technical difficulties. God.
Oh, it's just like every time I'm like messing around with things and it keeps like jetting back and forth from. Anyways,
it's all.
And it's funny, like when I see your TikTok, or if I'm watching Jordan, or even if I'm watching like Charlie's or some of the other guys, it's almost you guys are fighting for all the normal regular viewers. If you guys are all on at the same time, I'll go from one. I'll connect. I think Jordan's today. Someone comments and said, "Dude, you're fighting Brent for all the viewers." It's so funny.
Yeah, that's a downfall.
It is. But I really, all you guys. I wish I had time and the place to do videos, but I just don't. I don't tint on a full-time basis anymore, so I feel left out sometimes, because I'm like, man, I want to make that video. I want to make that video. I either work or I don't have the place to do it. I don't have the time. It sucks. You guys, I'm jealous of you guys on TikTok. I really am. I really am. One day.
Yeah, it's fun, dude. It's a good time.
It is. So all right. So 5 things really stood out over the last that's made like a big or something that you've seen making an impact in the industry itself over 5 years.
I think you see a lot more. I mean, there's always been, everybody's tried tint at one point in their life. In high school, you tinted your own car with black magic from Walmart, whatever the case is. But so a lot of people have tried it, and like what we're doing, what you do, what I do, what Shady does, it's constantly putting it in front of people, and it's definitely made it where you got guys coming out of the woodwork wanting to tint windows. You know what I mean? And I think plotters obviously have made that a lot easier for people to do, because plotters being so much more common and readily available now and affordable. You don't have to be a good hand cutter anymore to tint windows. You know what I mean?
No.
And make some money at it, unfortunately. But that's just the way it is. So there's I don't know. It's people we talk about competition and stuff like that. I think there's a lot more competition popping up. But like we talked about kind of before the live, it's like, the ones that are going to last, that's where those details come in, customer service and marketing and all those other things that are just as valuable as tinting windows, but yeah, I think that's one thing I've seen a lot more of, is just people coming out of the woodwork, buying plotters and tinting windows. You know what I mean? Just based on social media, making it so like tint's kind of like, dark on the inside, or clear on the inside, dark on the outside. How viral was that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, that was the reason I switched to selling only ceramic.
Yeah, right.
Because I got sick of answering the question. I'm like, yeah, okay, sure, yep, I got ceramic.
I got it right here. Absolutely, yeah.
But no, I mean, like I said, I kind of.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I'm sorry, there's a little lag again.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying, I mean, as far as like industry stuff, I tell Shady this all the time when we talk. I'm like, dude, I live under a fucking rock. I've never been involved in the tint industry. It's just something I started doing and like learned how to do aggressively. But as far as like, podcasts and like industry knowledge and new shit and all this other stuff, I'm out of the loop, dude. I'm out of the loop. I really am.
Well, no, I mean, not really. I mean, you're on this lady show, so come on. That's not that bad.
I'm working into it. Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, and in my defense, I just want everybody to know this name Traveling Tint'er that I so kindly stole from our host here. When I started that, it was when I first launched the mobile side of my business. So the first 3 years I was shop only. And so when I launched the mobile side of it and tried to transition the business focus to mobile, because I think COVID, it kind of like, it made it the right time to go mobile. Like people, it was like instantly accepting of people coming to your home and stuff, where before that was weird, And, but anyway, when I implemented that, I came up with this handle just to promote the mobile side of it. And I had no idea you existed. And it was never like a public thing. It was just local here in my little area, And then I go on TikTok and I'm like, well, I already got the freaking handle. And I own travelingtinter.com. So I'm like, I'm going to promote Traveling Tint'er, And then Shady tells me I'm a douchebag and I stole the name. And I'm like, of course I did. Of course, it's a recognized person in the industry whose name.
No. Like I said before the show, dude. It's not a big deal. It's not like I have it trademarked or anything like that. It's just something that kind of came into light with me with traveling so much. A few years ago, and I've got that on my arm, right? And
Holy
then,
shit.
Yeah, and then the plane. So you kind of do one of these things. I hear.
Yeah. I like it. Well, mine's just my precision name.
There you go. There you go.
I'll get Traveling Tint'er on this one for you.
No. And like I said, I don't hate you for it. I'm not mad. When I said at the beginning of the show, I was like, "Oh, this motherfucker." No, I was totally joking about it. It's not it is what it is. No, Jordan said I did not say that. No, it's totally fine. Like I said, man, like if it works for you, like keep going, yeah. I'm known for just for flying and being all over the place, like 2.5 years, almost 3 years straight. So no big deal.
So how did you, I mean, a lot of your viewers probably know this, but I don't. So like what got you to, like, you took your first flight? What led up to that? How did you get into becoming the Traveling Tint'er and doing what you did?
Sure. So basically, I was working at a shop, doing the whole thing, and I wanted to do more than just work in a shop. So I didn't own the shop. I was just a independent contractor for a local shop here, and I was like, I got to figure out a way to travel and work and get paid all at the same time. Like I still wanted to tint, I wanted to travel, and I still needed to pay bills, just like everybody else, right? So I was like, how can I incorporate all those and mash them all into one and do something about it? So I literally just started boosting everything that I do on Instagram, like social media, even Facebook. Like I was just what I was doing, where I was going, the stuff I was into, and I had a buddy of mine who used to have a shop in Arizona, and he called me and he goes, "Hey, we really come out and train?" And I'm like, "Absolutely." So I went down and I was with him for about a week, and I kind of like tweaked him a little bit, and we had fun. We did some content, and it got blasted all over social media. And then all of a sudden, I had shop owners reaching out to me going, "Hey, how much do you charge to train employees?" And I'm like, I don't know. I wasn't prepared. And so I had to come up with like a whole little like, list of cost and this and that and what it would take. And before you know it, dude, people just started hitting me up, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm actually fucking doing this. Like it was crazy. Shit. That was it. Yeah.
That's cool.
And I mean, I bought a big ass freaking toolbox, the real like tough boxes that you can get for like cameras and shit.
Oh yeah.
The real
like a Pelican case.
And I bought yeah. And God, dude, I stuffed a bunch of tools in there, and I mean, I made my own shirt, and on the back it says the Traveling Tint'er. Like, I mean, that was it. And I mean, I was making my own content, and every time I went to someone's shop, I would do like an intro to where I was and kind of like promote the shop on Instagram on my stories and take pictures and post and all that stuff. And I mean, it just like that, like boom.
Oh, shit.
I was like,
that's
holy
cool.
Shit. I was like, oh fuck, I am doing this.
So are you a bottom loader or two stager? That's the question.
Dude, you
you
can ask me that crap all day long. I'm a two. I can bottom load. I don't like it because I feel like it just takes too much time for me to do. When I could just do it and still get the same result on the back end. So I two stage. I've been two staging since day one.
I'm with you.
There you go.
I'm with you. Like my thoughts on that, just real quick. We don't gotta talk about it all day, but my thoughts on, because I get like people bust my balls in my chat all the time. Oh, if you just pull the sweep on that and go right in, blah blah blah. And I'm like, okay, but in my mind, I've made it so that removing anything is not an option. You know what I mean? Because if I'm working on, like, I was working on a $110,000 Denali Ultimate, and this guy's in my chat saying, you should just why don't you pull the sweeps on that? It'd be way faster. I'm like, if somebody pulled the sweeps out of my $100,000 brand new truck, I'd be pissed, because I don't care what anybody says, it never goes back in. You might have a little rattle now, and
Yep.
it's gonna piss me off. You know what I mean?
100%.
So, I just don't do it. I wouldn't want somebody to do it to me. I don't do it to them. That's
Now-
my thoughts on that.
Now there are certain cars where it's necessary to remove the door panel. IS 350, IS 350. It's got the little
Okay.
speaker, right?
Okay.
Kind of have to. I mean, unless you want the tint job to look like shit, right? I
Right.
mean, anybody can cram it in there and it looks like absolute hell. But that's probably one of the only ones that I would do on a regular basis.
Okay. Yeah, I could see like a one-off here and there for sure, or maybe like one of them X5s or something. But yeah,
Right.
it's it blows my mind how many people get in a fit about two-stage versus bottom load too. It's like the plotter
Not me.
versus hand cut argument. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, just from my experience in my chat, that's like the
Oh fuck, hand cut all day long. No plotter. I don't own a plotter at all.
You don't know
I
the
hand cut.
plotter?
Fuck no. Hell no. I
Unreal.
hand cut all day long.
No shit.
Yeah. Hand
You wanna
cut,
race?
2-stage, call it. I'll do you want to race? I'll race.
Do you want to race my Graph Tech?
Absolutely.
Let's do it.
I will. I will come up there and I will
I'm just kidding.
race you.
So that's crazy. I'm gonna be honest. As far as hand cutting goes, I'm probably a 6 out of 10. I'm like a 6 out of 10. I'm slow as shit at hand cutting. I can't lie. I'm a plotter, baby.
Not me. I mean, don't get me
What do you do?
wrong. I've worked with plotters and they're nice. Don't get I'm good.
Yeah.
I don't need all that fancy. Fuck no, man. All I need is a spray bottle, a freaking red dot, and a squeegee. Like, I'm old school. Like, let's go. I don't need all that fancy shit.
I'm jealous. I wish I could just accept it, you know?
It's all right. It's old school and new school. 7 years versus 5. Like, I mean, that's a big jump. I'm old.
Yeah.
I'm old,
that's, yeah. You could I mean, it doesn't surprise me that you probably beat my Graph Tech at 27 years. That's impressive. That's a long time.
I can do hand cut pretty quick.
That's a long time of tinting windows.
It's a long time. I mean, I've tinted tens and tens of thousands of cars in 27 years.
Oh God, I bet.
A lot.
I love it.
I mean,
Yeah. Have you ever done mobile? Are you a mobile or? I mean, like as far as like actually, like when you were tinting windows just to tint windows, were you more of a mobile or a shop guy?
well, I had a shop in Oklahoma, and then when I moved to
Okay.
contractor, so I was there, and then I was just doing stuff on the side out of my house, and I was doing that for a couple of years, and then
Okay.
I stopped doing it, and I mean, jobs here and there, but I don't do it anymore.
Sure. How do you feel about tinting outside? Instead of front doors and a brow. Front doors and a brow.
If you can do it, and by all means, go for it. I mean, I did a Honda Accord under a carport in the middle of a rainstorm down in Texas one time, and I mean that thing came out
Nice.
absolutely fucking flawless. There was no dirt in the air.
Nice.
Yeah. The ground
Oh,
was
yeah.
desaturated. There was nothing. Like, it was absolutely flawless. I know everybody's gonna go, no way, it wasn't flawless. I understand a speck here and there, but for the most part, that thing was fucking flawless. It was. In the middle of the night,
Nice.
rainstorm down in Texas under a carport. Done. Right there. Peeled
Oh,
right
yeah.
off the fucking
No
back
dust in
window.
there.
No. Hell no.
Nice.
No. And
yeah.
the
I was
two
curious.
guys the two guys that were watching me, I literally took the piece of film and I pulled the liner down, and I was literally like doing this, like, oh my God, I'm gonna let go of it. And they're like, is that gonna fuck that up? And I'm like, no, watch. And I'm not a speck because there was no dust. It was just funny. Fuck
I
yeah.
like it.
Dude, I've done a lot of shit. I've done a lot. I will say that. Over 27 years, I've tinted everything from skyscrapers to fucking fish tanks. I've done it all.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm intrigued. Yeah, that's why I'm asking all these questions, trying to get to know your style a little bit.
Oh, dude, we can talk after this. I mean, well, anytime. Like, we don't have to. Yeah. I'll tell you
All right,
everything.
so I got unless you got something you want to talk about, I got a subject we can talk about. Maybe you can give me some insight on it, because I struggle with it. Okay, so I was talking about this in my live the other day. There's a couple people in here that probably remember this. But my biggest struggle right now, because over the years, obviously, like I said, I did tint, I did detail, wrap, stuff like that. I was always able to staff detailers. You can train damn near anybody to detail a car, as far as not like a paint correction, ceramic coating, but just your standard interior detail. I can train people to do that. I never had problems with that. Hiring tinters, damn near impossible. For some reason, I don't know if it's this industry or what it is, but it just attracts degenerates, like degenerate applicants. And I don't mean to be like rude, but it's so hard to find in my area good applicants to tint. And the problem that puts me, the position that puts me in, is at the end of the day, I don't really have a business. I have a job that I've created for myself, because without me, the business doesn't exist. The business doesn't make a dime without me installing, right? So how do you let go? And when I say degenerates, I don't mean like that was probably the wrong word, but I mean like you hire and you expect, like, how much of yourself do you accept? Do you accept 70%? Do you accept 50%? Because the problem I have is I expect the same things I would do the way I would do it. And it's so hard to let go of that. And because of that, I can't staff. And therefore, I simply have a job, not a business that can grow outside of what I'm capable of doing in a day. You know what I mean?
Okay. First off, you guys, I know you're all making fun of me, my connection. Stop it. Just stop it. I can't control it. I don't know what's going on. All right. Damn it. These guys.
I can see and hear you just fine.
I know, but it locks up on my end, and it's locking up on everybody else's. I know. So, all right. Uh-oh. Here's the thing. I'm gonna lay this out 100%. And Cash just commented this also. Hiring window tinters is like probably the hardest thing you'll ever fucking do. It is. Okay. It's absolutely super, super hard. Okay. One, you're going into someone who's got experience, right? And they're just going to be prima donna, and they're just going to think they are way above you. Their expectations for pay is going to be way up here, and all this stuff. Like that's one. Then you're going to get. Hold on. Come on, catch back up. All right, there he goes.
Am I allowed to hit the Swift on these channels? My vape. Is there
I don't care, dude. Do whatever you want.
TikTok will shut you down for that shit.
I'm not TikTok.
Okay.
I'm drinking beer on a show. Like, really? Right. I don't give a shit. The second thing is you're going to find guys that know how to install, and their pay is probably going to be like worth a darn, right? Like you could probably pay them, they'll be happy. But the thing is they're not going to want to work, right? They're just not. They're not going to pump out like you want, in a sense, right? They're like, oh, I get paid by the hour, so it doesn't matter if it takes me 8 hours or 2 hours to get this car done. I'm going to get paid regardless. Like, it doesn't matter. But then here's the thing. It's hard to bring someone in who wants to learn how to tint, because window tinting, there's such a huge learning curve on it, one. And for you to stop what you're doing and train someone to get them up to your speed and your level doesn't happen overnight. So it's going to be so hard to find a good window tinter that's going to match you and produce like you, and someone you can trust at the same time. Because there's always window tinters out there, and I'm not going to say everyone out there. I said there's window tinters out there that will literally steal business behind your back without you knowing. And that's just dirty business, 100%.
Yeah.
So all those factored in, this is why it's so hard. And what's going to happen is you're going to find that one golden child, and you're just like, where the fuck have you been, right? You're good friends. You start doing business together. You guys are on the same level. Your trust is there. You know, you guys are going to the lake on the weekend with each other's families. Like, you're going to start to become really close, right? And then what are they going to do? Hey, I'm going to go start my own window tint shop. What the fuck? And then just going to bounce and leave you high and dry. So, yeah, it's totally hard to find that window tinter. It is.
Yeah.
And to keep them.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's expensive to train a tinter, too. I've done it. They just burn film. They burn time. And it's like, and dude, every single time, I don't know if you agree with this. I feel like every person I've ever hired to tint, I knew within almost the first day, whether or not they had what it took to become good at tinting windows. Just, there's a little bit of natural finesse that's required. A little bit. I'm not saying nobody's trainable. It's trainable, but you have to have a little bit of that natural finesse.
A little bit, you know, yes.
That eye to read the film, and you know what I mean? It's so hard to find.
If you bring in someone that doesn't have any finesse, guess what they're doing? They're being really, they don't know how to handle the film without messing it up in a sense, right?
Yeah, so deliberate.
Right.
Know?
And they're just like, oh, you want me to tint this window? And they're just like, cram. And they're like just shoving shit. And they're like, dude, no, calm down. You know, Mr. fucking internet tough guy, like, calm the fuck down. It's just window tint, right? So yeah, you got to find that right little balance to where, you know, you got to know the limitations of the film to get it in and not be brutal with it, for crying out loud. So yes, it's hard. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
So hard to staff.
It is.
So I don't know, man. I guess you didn't make me feel any better. Now I feel
sorry
the same as I did before.
But I mean, but here's the thing though. I mean, what you thought and what you knew, you're hearing it from someone who used to staff people at a shop. I used to work with shops that have other installers that I've seen just literally rotate in and out. So
yeah,
you're right on point with everything I'm saying. It's the facts.
Well, you've trained tinters, obviously, for a long time.
Absolutely.
So if you had to say, out of 10, how many that you initially would come in contact, that you were asked to train these people, out of 10, what's the ratio? How many had what it took to actually tint windows, would you say, out of 10 people?
All right. Boy, that was the longest one so far. Oh my god! All right, so out of 10,
I was just curious.
Out of a number of 10 people, let's just say I 10 people that I've trained, how many of those?
Yeah.
Oh my god! I'm gonna kill Restream.
Now I can hear you.
Okay, repeat it. Repeat it fast before it cuts out again.
How many was it out of 10? I didn't hear that.
That are still tinting?
Yeah, like that actually went through with it and actually became good tinters.
Okay. I will say this, out of all the places I've been, all the shops I've been, I can't say out of 10 because I've trained a lot of installers. I would say out of everywhere I've been able to call out four to five that literally after 3 days, I'm looking at the owner going, this is not a window tinter. They're not. They're going to waste your time. They're going to waste your money, and we're going to waste your film. I've been able to call it out. And guess what? Still to this day, those 5 are not doing it anymore. They're not.
Makes sense. I was just curious.
I can tell pretty quick if I can pick it up if they're gonna follow through or if they're just never gonna get it. I can tell pretty quick.
Makes sense. Yeah, I was just curious. I don't know. I feel like it's like I said, it's like I feel like I'm gonna have to let go a little bit in order to staff. It's like, am I being too judgy, or is it actually 5 out of 10? You know what I mean? I don't know. So that's why I was wondering.
It is. It's not easy. I mean, you can ask. I mean, any of these guys that are in here, half of them that have shops and have employees, it's not easy. It is not. Yeah. Even when I brought in 2 college kids that didn't know a damn thing about window tint, here, for instance, one thought he was underpaid and didn't want to fucking do shit, always wanted days off. That's one.
Of course.
And then the second one, he picked it up, and after about maybe 8 months, he took off and opened up a fucking shop, probably about 4 or 5 blocks down the street.
Wow.
There you go.
Nice.
Now, granted, that guy's in jail right now for for some really, really crazy shit, but he's in jail, but his business is still there in Oklahoma. But I don't know who's running it, but he's in jail.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
I mean, it's just not easy, man. Cash is saying it's 3 out of 10 that are good or worth it. I would say 3 out of 10.
3 out of 10 is pretty accurate.
3 out of 10 is a really good number. Yeah.
I mean, it's not good odds, is it? Not good odds.
It's not. Now, if you want to hire me, I'll come out there, and I mean, you can line up 6 or 8 people, and we'll have at it for 3 days, and I'll tell you exactly who's going to tip for you and who's not.
All right.
I can.
I'll see if I can line them up.
I mean,
dude, I've gone as far as headhunting and flying people here.
It's not easy. It's not. You know, like, I know Jordan knows how to tint. I know Cash, he's a great tinter. Jesus with Humboldt Auto Styling, he's a phenomenal tinter. Like, you know, Tim Johnson, he's a phenomenal tinter. Like, I see these guys that I know personally. I've seen them all work. I've seen, you know, what they do. They're phenomenal people, you know, but they're all shop owners. So, I mean, you can't hire them, you know? So, I mean, you're kind of fucking screwed. I mean, that's just it. Any really good, successful window tinter who knows what the fuck they're doing and can handle their own, most of them own a shop. They're doing their own thing.
I guess my only prayer is my 13-year-old son at this point.
There you go. Hey, I tell you what, I've got tons of film in my garage. I'll bring it up there. I'll waste my film. You pay me. I'll train your kid, and I guarantee you he'll be tinting a window before I leave.
Hell yeah.
That's a damn guarantee. I guarantee you that. But anyways, it's all
dude.
Good.
You know, one thing I really like about TikTok, and you've probably experienced this in what you do, obviously, over the last 27 years as well. But you know, even being only, like I said, 6,000 followers at the moment, and the little community we got. Something happened recently, like yesterday, I think it was. It might have been yesterday or today. A guy in my chat, he's DM'd me. He's like, "Hey man, you're my inspiration, you're my mentor. I'm gonna get into tinting because of you," and blah blah blah. And yesterday, he was in my chat. He said, "Hey man, I just saved $56 using your discount code, and I finally pulled the trigger. I got tint on the way." And this is a guy that's never tinted, and he's like, you know what I mean, like the impact that, even though it's so small, even though it's only, you know, that's one guy. I've gotten other DMs too, but that little, just knowing that I was able to help somebody else, like get, like kind of fast track past the bullshit and like be helpful and get somebody, you know, somebody ordered film and started tinting because of me. I take a lot of pride in that. And so my goal currently, and my goal always, is going to be, you know, I don't think I'm Matt fucking Blackmer or anything, but I want to help anybody I can, whether it's one person or 10 people. Every video I post, that's my thought. If this helps one person be like, "Oh fuck, that's how you do it," then that's why I'm doing what I do. Because holy fuck, learning lessons the hard way as a tinter sucks. You know what I mean? And even though my content might be the same, I might cover the same subject that you cover, or Matt covers.
Yep.
That wasn't my video. Like, you're watching a new, you know what I mean? That wasn't how I did it, you know? So if one thing I do can help somebody, that's why I'm doing what I'm doing on TikTok. I just want everybody to know, that's really not, it's not just that. I really enjoy, it's something to do. It makes my day go by faster. But I really take pride in, when I get those messages, I melt into them. I'm like, that's so fucking cool, you know? So that's my goal. I want to continue to try to help people. And I I'm gonna keep at it, dude. I'm not going anywhere.
And that's awesome that you're doing that. And I'll be honest. I mean, I do that every day when I got for new people that are interested in the film, and then I talk to them, and they're like, I've only been. I get calls from guys that are not even part of Autobahn. They're not even part of Edge. You know, I'm not even a rep. I mean, they don't even purchase from us. And they'll call me and they'll be like, on this car, I'm doing this and I'm getting this. And I'm like, okay, try, you know, XYZ. And I help them out all the time. I do all the time. And I've been trying to do this for years. The whole reason for this podcast is I want people to understand, even outside of our industry, is, you know, what we do easy. It's not for everybody. And everybody, I'm not going to say everybody, but I'm going to say probably the majority of people out there, customer wise, they think it's just so fucking easy that we just take a piece of film and we put it on the fucking window and it's poof, bitch, it's tinted, you know? And it's not that. I mean, you know, if we could do a set of roll-ups for $50 and we're tenants and they're like, I paid $100 for 20 minutes. It's like, no, you didn't. You paid $150 for 27 fucking years of me learning how to get that fucking fast.
Right.
You know, and that's the whole purpose of the show, is to bring people like you on, tell your story, tell people what you're doing, what the struggles you went through, what you're battling now, because our industry is not easy, but everybody out there thinks it's just, oh, I can do that fucking blindfolded. You guys charge too much. Well, motherfucker, here's some film. Have fun.
Yeah.
There you go.
Dude, you know the biggest thing I struggle with as a I guess a business owner / the guy tinting the windows and talking and educating the customer after the install is, dude, I like give away the farm, you know? They're like, oh, like I'm like, oh, I'll throw in the brow for free. Like I gave away 3 free brows today. You know what I mean? And yeah, like saying, or like a customer comes back, they got a seatbelt hit in the glass or in the tint. I'm like, that's not warrantyable. That's a seatbelt hit, but pull it in, I'll do it for free.
Right.
You know, it's like, yeah, that's another thing I struggle with. So 27 years, how do I get over that? How do I fix it?
I don't think you ever will, because I'm the same way still. I am. I don't think you ever will. I don't feel any
better about that either. Thanks.
And I don't think anybody in here will even disagree with me, because it's hard to overcome those little things. But I'm going to tell you right now, those little things that you do, and I know the same kind of things. The thing is that just because you pulled that one window in and redid it because it was a seatbelt chip, it had nothing to do with you, no warranty type thing. But you know what, though? Mm-hmm. They're going to leave and they're going to tell their friends, and their friends are going to tell their friends, and they're going to go, hey, he took care of me and he didn't have to, but he did.
Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense. It's just like, I almost feel bad about it, like, because like you add it up in like a week, right? You're like, holy fuck, I gave away $1,000 this week. You know, it's like, was that smart? Is that smart? I mean, I look at it the same way you look at it. Like, I think that you put yourself in that customer's position. They didn't know. They might not even know the tint was on the inside for the seatbelt to hit, you know?
Right.
And it's like, do I be the guy that says, I'm sorry, I got to charge you $75 to fix that?
So,
you just got it tinted.
And so and I was going to say this too, and Cash brought it up in the chats, is, you know, never give it for free, but you can also discount it. So my biggest thing is customer education. You really got to educate your customers, because let's be honest, not a lot of people out there know a damn thing about window tint. They're just like, oh, you made my windows darker, but they don't know the ins and outs and the do's and don'ts, and, you know, all those little things that we know. So if you don't educate your customer 100% and let them know the possibilities, like, hey, just be careful with your seatbelt. You know, I've had people come in and go, hey, this thing's pop and bubbles. And I'm like, tint doesn't just pop. It just doesn't do it.
Yeah.
Those are seatbelts. And they're like, well, are you sure? And I'm like, okay, I'm going to sit in your car. And I'm like, look, seatbelt, like right onto it. So if you educate and maybe even give them a discount so you're not throwing it away 100%, I would try to do that first. But one here and there to maybe possibly get that good review, which is people are going to live off of, I don't see a problem with it. But
yeah,
it's hard to get over because you want to be that nice guy where you're like, here, I know it won't take me long. I'll just do it real quick, blah, blah, blah. But in the long run, you're costing time and money and time go together, whichever way you look at it. It's just one of those things.
Yeah. I'm glad you brought up reviews. Reviews nowadays, holy fuck, are reviews valuable?
Yeah.
I've had so many people tell me, oh yeah, you had so many reviews, look at this. I'll just show you something here. Hold on.
And guys, that's the end of the show. Brent is gone. I was playing. I'm totally joking.
I started hanging these from the mirrors.
Yes.
Started hanging these up.
Yes.
Holy shit. I get at least 10 reviews a week from this.
Right.
If you guys are Tint'ers, put a QR code for your Google review on a mirror hanger. I'm telling you right now, it's worth its weight in gold.
On your hanger. Yep. Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Make it effortless. You have to make shit effortless for people.
I'm just going to be straight with you, Brent. I mean, 5 years in business, you're doing good, but you're still learning. And I'm going to tell you right now, everybody that's in the chats, anybody that's doing this, we're all still fucking learning. We're learning all the time, nonstop. Always.
Every day, every time you touch a window, you get better.
Yeah, absolutely. Every time you take a phone call, you get better.
Right.
Everything.
Absolutely.
So, all right, let's do this. We're at an hour. I don't want to keep you too long because I see that getting really dark outside, and you probably want to go home. But
it's getting there.
I could sit here and talk to you all night.
Yeah, we're gonna have a phone chat one of these nights.
Absolutely. Sure. Absolutely. Let's do it. Okay, so let's do. No. It's not. And I wouldn't say you got a lot to learn. I think if you just took bits and pieces from other people, you would probably gain a little bit. So,
yeah, definitely.
All right, so let's do some giveaways. I got to bring out my giveaway book. Look at that. See, look, people are already starting to put numbers in. You see that shit, Brent?
Yeah, I'm scrolling right now. I'm looking at
they'll do it right off the bat. They're just like, oh, it's this number. It's this number. All right, let me go see if this.
Does the chat come in from the top or the bottom?
Did it come in? Yeah.
Nice.
Did you see a private chat pop up?
No.
You didn't? Okay. You got your phone handy?
Yeah.
All right. We'll use Facebook Messenger for this.
Okay.
All right, so you see, I just sent you. I want you to pick a number on Facebook Messenger.
Oh, okay.
And respond back to me.
Okay.
And you're gonna see. I mean, there's only 13 people in here, but oh, and they're all YouTubers. I don't think anybody on Facebook's watching. I don't know. They're all in the red here. Oh, all right. I'm letting reconnect. Okay, so all right, guys. I'm gonna do a couple of giveaways, and then Brent decided at last minute that he wanted to do a giveaway also. So we're gonna do mine first, and then we'll let Brent do his. So you guys, there's 15 people. See, look, people start to come in because they know it's the end of the show, and there's giveaways, so they don't care about the show. Not just like.
Oh yeah. That makes sense.
Facebook wasn't working. Oh, gotcha. Oh. Yeah, there's just been a bad connection.
It's all
I promise, guys, I will have this fixed hopefully soon. So bear with me. All right. So, guys, pick a number between 10 and 20. And Brent, you're gonna have to call it when you see it, because watch, it'll go stupid here in about 2 seconds. Pick a number between.
Is it gonna
10,
be the
whichever number you just
first
pick.
one?
Yeah, the first one you see. Pick a number between 10 and 20, guys. Yeah, Facebook no restream strats. All right. I apologize, guys. I'll get it fixed. I promise.
No fake real slow post. Okay, I see the comments coming in.
Yeah, they're gonna start coming in. Whoever gets it first gets it. Or actually, first person that
I see Humboldt auto styling. Auto styling.
Humboldt got it.
Yeah. Oh fuck, she's getting windy now, boys. We got a storm rolling in.
Is it? Is it getting bad?
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's blowing all my papers off my desk here. Sorry, I had to fix that. I'm back.
Maybe that's why it's getting... I'm wondering if it's the storm. Weird. Is it bad? Is it bad?
No, it's just starting to roll in. It's just windy.
Okay. All right.
No,
well,
it's not bad.
Then we need to get you out of here quicker.
Yeah, no rush. I'm good.
Hey man, I don't want you to... I mean, Jordan had to leave a couple of weeks ago off the show because there was a tornado like in his backyard.
I was watching at that time. I saw that.
I was like, dude, Jordan, just get the fuck out of here, dude. Like, go. Check Facebook Messenger again.
Okay. All right.
Kyle, to answer your question, I don't know. This has all been really screwy since the mishap. So if it's showing up, I'm just saying. Humboldt, it was number 20.
So what did he win? Did we tell him what he won?
No, they get a little surprise from Tint'er brand, and they just receive it in the mail, and what they get is what they get.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
I do it the easy way. I'm like, you guys will get something in the mail. Just watch out for it.
I like it. Hey, is Kyle in here?
Yeah, Kyle Nichols.
Yep.
Yeah, he's in here.
He's always trying to win shit. He never wins.
He never wins anything?
Not that I've ever seen.
Do you want to just give him something on this one? Kyle. Yeah, no, we'll do it. Kyle. Kyle Nichols. Yeah, Kyle Nichols. Let's do it.
He's a fan, man. He's always in everybody's lives.
Kyle, just
for the guy.
No, I got him. Kyle, you're an automatic winner since you're new to the show. And
automatic winner to Kyle.
Dexton Wheeler said, man, I've been trying to get into the chat for 20 minutes. He had to download the YouTube app.
What up, Dexton?
You get what you get. Don't throw a fit. Absolutely. Kyle, you win. I'll give it to Kyle. Why not? Kyle, just find a way to send me a message somewhere. He said, you don't have to do that. Don't tell me what I do and don't have to do. It's my show. I can do whatever the fuck I want. So you want it? Message me and I'll send it to you. All right. So on this next one, guys, pick a number between 10 and 30. Brent, you know what number you just picked, right? You remember?
Yes, sir.
All right. So pick a number between 10 and 30. And Brent, whenever you see that number, call it out because I don't want to.
All right. I'm watching.
Because my eyes start going like cross-eyed because it just starts blowing up like super fast. So give it a minute and it'll cycle through. Just watch.
All right.
10 and 30, guys.
Watch Kyle win it this time.
If Kyle wins, then we'll figure something else out.
All right, here we go.
10 and 30, guys. 10 and 30. Pick a number between 10 and 30. Let's go. Let's go. There was one that was close. I saw that.
I can only see 4 at a time.
Oh, I'm watching. I'm watching.
You guys are
Man,
terrible guessers.
Dude, everybody's like super close and they just go right around it. Right around it.
Right around it. Still haven't guessed it.
Oh my goodness, man. You guys are going like right around it. 100%.
Come on, where is it? That's the longest number guess ever. They've guessed every number. Oh, right there. Who was that?
T-Towns.
T-Town.
T-Town's got it. It was number 12.
T-Town got it.
All right, so there's my 3 giveaways. Now, Brent, I know you said you wanted to do something, so I'll let you take it from here, and you can announce it.
Boys?
Yeah, announce it and everything. Go for it.
Here, traveling Tint'er tool pouch. Comes with every tool I use in the pouch, the exact same pouch I use. Not this one. This one's mine. You can't have this one. But I got brand new pouch, brand new tools. You get this. You get a bunch of extras. All the usual, the high use ones like the tri-edge, a couple shanks, a bunch of blades, 2 red dots, a pack of NT blades to go with the red dots, a bulldozer, a scrubber, and a little squeegee keychain just to top it off. About, I don't know, $200 worth of shit.
Absolutely. That is not a cheap giveaway, guys. That is a pouch fully stocked with fucking tools, courtesy of the second traveling Tint'er, Brent.
Traveling Tint'er Junior.
All right, so Brent, how do you want to do it? This is whatever you want to do. You call it.
Yeah. That's a tough one.
Yep, whatever you want to do.
Let's what do you? I mean, how do you want to do it?
I just
suck at this, dude.
I always stick with numbers because it's easy.
You always stick with numbers. Okay.
I mean,
All
sometimes
right, sure.
sometimes I switch it up and be like, I'm thinking of a color. I mean, I just make people work for it.
I feel you. All right, let's do this. We're gonna do. I'm not gonna say it yet because I don't want to start typing.
Yeah,
it.
it's type it to me first. Okay.
Right, this is what I want to do.
Okay, and then what is it?
Well, let's do a this. What do you think of this?
Gotcha. All right.
Was that
Go
good?
for it. Yep, go for it. Tell them how to do it.
All right, guys. To win the Traveling Tint'er Junior tool pouch, what you're gonna have to do is guess an animal.
There you go.
Guess an animal, guys. First person to guess the right animal wins.
All right, so guys, start guessing animals, and Brent, whenever you see it, you call it. I don't want to be the one that gives out bad news.
All right. Before, it's not a flying lemur. I'll give you guys a hint. It's not a flying lemur. Okay.
Just an animal itself.
Just an animal.
Let's go.
Let's see the guesses. Animal.
I
did this in my giveaway one night. It was pretty fun. Elephant, Junior, Shady said. Bear, lion, jaguar, Tint'er. That's a good guess. Tint'er, dog, jaguar, lion, rhino, flamingo, cat.
What the hell's a deet? Oh, a deer.
Deer. It's a deer.
No, it's not a deer. That's not the answer. No.
Rat, bird, dog, dinosaur, T-Rex, raccoon, elephant.
Come on, guys. Think of an animal. An animal.
Dog. We've guessed elephant 8 times.
Yeah, it's not an elephant, guys. Stop it.
You may find it in the same field as an elephant, maybe.
Actually, yeah. You may find it in the same area as an elephant.
Same area.
Oh.
For sure.
Same demographics as an elephant?
Same demographics, for sure.
Come on.
An anteater. Nope.
No.
A bull.
No.
You find it in the same climate as an elephant, guys.
Yeah, demographics, guys. Think of where an elephant is and
Lizard.
think of the animals around an elephant. Come on.
Rhino. Bearded dragon. Zebra. This one's taking a while. Whoever wins this is right there.
Oh.
Shady. Shady got it.
Yeah, Jordan got
Kyle
it. It was a
Nichols came in
giraffe.
with the second guess.
Yep.
Shady, you got it, brother.
Yeah,
Kyle
Jordan.
Nichols, you were this close, bro. Kyle, you were this close.
Yeah, Jordan got it. Jordan got it first.
You got it.
It was a giraffe. We had to give you guys a lot of fucking hints for it, but that's all right.
No
got
shit. I think animal. I think giraffe immediately. You know what I mean?
Look how many people are still guessing giraffe.
Right, giraffe.
There's about maybe like a, I don't know, 5-second delay between now and YouTube, so that's why you keep seeing things coming up after. So yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Don't blame it on shady service. That is some bullshit. So far, this thing's running pretty good.
Send it to Kyle. Shady said.
All right. Well, I'll let you handle.
Shady?
I'll let you handle that one.
Are you sure, Shady? You don't have to do that.
You guys figure that out. You guys figure that out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Absolutely.
Kyle's been trying to win one of these.
Poor guy.
Shady, you're the man.
God.
Hell yeah, Shady is the man.
All right, so I'm gonna turn that off. Bring us back to this. Where are we at? Hour and 17 minutes. All right, I do have a last question for you, and what I would like to do is when I get this all like fixed and back running to like it's supposed to be, I would love to have you on again and continue talking if you're up for it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay, because like I said, it's an hour and 17 minutes, and we still didn't even do a real Q&A with you, so we're kind of running through this before your storm comes in and everything like that. But I do have a question. Outside of window tinting, what do you do for hobbies, fun-wise? Do you have anything like that you do?
Yeah, so like currently, well, I got 3 kids. I got a 17-year-old girl, 13-year-old boy, and a 2-year-old boy.
Wow.
And so the boys, we like riding go-karts. I got a few go-karts that we work on stuff, like old like Yerf Dog style go-karts. Like,
yeah.
I had one totally stripped, powder coated, and rebuilt it, you know. So I like to do stuff like that. Like to go boating.
Nice.
Just like family stuff, man. I'm a 35-year-old man with 3 kids. I don't do a whole lot of crazy shit. You know what I mean?
Hey, I feel you, man. I'm 46 and I got 1 child, and that's all I need, man. That's it. Oh
yeah.
That is it. Cash said, remember Jason Monday on my show. Oh yeah. If you guys still want to watch me on Cash's podcast on Monday, I'll be on that one. Brent, you should totally watch that one on Monday. Incredible.
Yeah. Can you send me the info how to find that?
Absolutely. Yeah. I'll send it to you. You should definitely watch that one. So I'll be on that with Cash. Okay, so Brent, I know we didn't get to do a Q&A, but that's all right. You're going to come back on the show once I get everything kind of like back to normal and done the right way, because I'm half-assing it tonight. But every show, I always have the guests kind of like do their legacy of the show, like being on the YouTube show where people can go back and watch, and at the end, they leave their mark of their time on the show. So tips, tricks, words of advice, anything you want to leave as a part of your legacy of the show. And this is where I want you to do it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not a philosopher or anything, but one thing that I kind of remind people of, if you're a window tinter, obviously this is Tinter Tuesday, so it's tinter related, is, people like to compare themselves with other tinters and what you see me do, how long you see me take to tint a door. And, don't let what other people do get in your head, make you feel bad about whatever level you're currently at. As long as your customer's happy with the results, you're happy with the results you put out, and you get paid, that's all that matters. If it takes you 3 hours, it takes you 6 hours, it's all part of the process. Eventually, it's not going to take you that long. But don't ever let anybody shame you into being, I see a lot of, like on the Facebook page and stuff, bullying and stuff. Don't let people get in your head. Fuck everybody else. Worry about yourself. Worry about your customer. Worry about your money. That's it.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree with you even more than ever, because I see the same kind of like stuff on all the window tint groups where people are, hey, I'm new. They'll say it. I'm new. This is what I'm up against. And then everybody comes in going, you should probably not tint windows for a living. It's like, dude, there's guys on there that act like they just woke up one morning and their hands were like glowing gold. Like, I can tint windows. Like, it just automatically just flows on out. It's like we've all had to learn from scratch. So absolutely, what you said, you nailed it. Don't let those guys beat you up and stop you from getting to that next level. 100%. Couldn't agree even more. Brent, it was a great time. Thank you for being on the show. But at this point, get the fuck out. Bye, Brent. Look at that. Look at that. He didn't even get a chance to fucking leave before I said anything. Gotta do it, right? Gotta do it. No, on a serious note, Brent, thank you so much. I didn't warn you that I kicked people off the show at the last minute, so it's just all fun and games, I promise. I've only been beaten once, and that was by Marion. Oh, I'm gonna get her back. Watch. Anyways, guys, thanks for being on the show. Guys watching, thank you. Thanks for being in chats. I'm hoping I will get this all straightened out. Hopefully, fingers crossed, by next week. But I'm gonna keep working at it every night, everything I can do, and I'm gonna try my hardest to get this all fixed. But at least this went so much okay. But I'll make it better, I promise. Let's see here. Next week, I don't know what's going on yet. I really don't. I didn't know I was going to have a show tonight, so we'll see. Gosh, I think that's it, really. Yeah. I think that's it. Anyways, oh, look at that. It's kicking me off, though. So, guys, I will see you guys right here next week on Tint'er Tuesday on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. On that, have a great rest of the week. I'll see you. I'm out. See ya.